Once upon a time, there was a powerful kingdom existed, ruled by mighty John. Just like a wise king, the John ensured everything runs smoothly within its domain. Well, the kingdom wasn't empty. It was filled with hard-working citizens, each with a specific role to play. These citizens were essential for the kingdom to function. The huge number of individuals directly under the king demands a system for efficient management. As you can see, even mighty kings need a helping hand. But before we meet the king advisors, let me officially welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Abubakar and I am passionate about making complex Java concept understandable and fun. So buckle up because things are about to get interesting. So, to manage all these talented citizens, the kingdom divided them into three distinct groups, each with a dedicated representative. The three groups are the royal, the specialist, and the people. Royals are led by the representative known as Mr. Bootstrap. These elite citizens reside in the kingdom's most secure vaults, forming the foundation of the kingdom's operation. Specialists are overseen by the representative known as Mr. Extension. This group of skilled individuals reside in specialized library area. The people group are represented by Mr. Application. These diverse group resides within the main kingdom grounds, readily available for everyday tasks. Whenever the king needed something done, it would call upon the loyal messengers and they always ready to serve the king. Their job was to find the right citizen for the task at hand and deliver them to the king. But how did these messengers find these citizens? Well, they had a special way of searching, kind of like following a royal map. So first, they asked to Mr. Application for the required person. Mr. Application wouldn't search his own people. Instead, he would delegate the task respectfully, asking Mr. Extension to check his group for specialists. Mr. Extension delegated the request to Mr. Bootstrap. Mr. Bootstrap searched among the most elite citizens as he has the most elite members, so they have high priority if king need some work. If Mr. Bootstrap found the citizen, he would hand over them to the messengers and they deliver them to the king. However, if there is no citizen of similar skill in the group of royals, Mr. Bootstrap tells the Mr. Extension, I don't have that person. Then Mr. Extension check in his group. If he finds the person, he hand over that to the messengers. Otherwise, he tells Mr. Application that he don't have that specific person. Then Mr. Extension look into the people group and hand over that person to the messengers and they deliver that to the king. But sometimes Mr. Application don't have that person. Then the messengers tell the kings that the skilled citizen was not found. So that's a complete story of class loaders in Java. Now let's visualize the story using a whiteboard. So when JVM needs to load any class, it calls the class loader subsystem, which was the special messenger in our story. Now this class loader subsystem delegates the request to application class loader. Application class loader will delegate the request to extension class loader and extension class loader delegates the request to bootstrap class loader. So bootstrap class loader firstly check the class inside its territory. So where actually bootstrap class loader can search. Bootstrap class loader responsible to load classes from bootstrap class path. Now what is bootstrap class path? The classes presented in the lib folder, especially rt.jar and core Java API classes. Now bootstrap class loader available by default with every JVM. It is not implemented in Java. It is implemented in native language like C. So that's why it is the special member of JVM. If the bootstrap class loader find the class inside its territory, it will return that class to the class loader subsystem and the class loader subsystem will delegate that class to the JVM and JVM will load that class in the method area. But in case if bootstrap class loader is unable to find that class, it will delegate the request to extension class loader. Extension class loader is implemented in Java. It is a child of Bootstrap class loader. It is responsible to load classes from the ext folder, which is actually extension folder. If the extension class loader successfully finds the class inside its territory, then it will return that to the JVM. Otherwise, it will delegate the request to application class loader. The application class loader is responsible to load classes from our current directory or application class path, or we can say environment variable class path. It is also implemented in Java and it is child of extension class loader. Now there is one more question that we cannot access the Bootstrap class loader in our Java application. If we try to access that, we will get null. Let's jump to our IDE screen and check it that is it correct or not, and what is the reason behind that. Now this is my main class and I am inside the public static void main method. To print out our Bootstrap class loader, we have to write system.out.println and string.class.get class loader. Because strings are coming from rt.jar, so the Bootstrap class loader is responsible to fetch the strings. Now here we are expecting that we are going to get the Bootstrap class loader. Let's run this application to check the result. As you can see, we are getting null in our output screen. But why? This is because, as I told you in the beginning, that the Bootstrap class loader is designed in C programming language. It is not designed in Java. So that's why the object we are getting is not a Java object, it's a C object. And we cannot print the C object in the Java. Now let's try to print our application class loader. So for that, we are going to print this class, that is main.class.get class loader. Now run the application once again. Now as you can see, we can load this class loader because this class loader is built in Java and the object we are getting is Java object, so we can print it in Java. So I hope you like this lecture. If you have any queries, you can comment that out. And if you like the explanation, kindly share it with your friends and give me a thumbs up. I will see you in the next video.